Fun, right, Brett?
No, I don't see any cancellations or delays or anything like that, but it could sprinkle on you just a little bit at about 8 or 8:30 in the
I
morning.
always like it when it kind of sprinkles on me because it makes me feel fresh when I run.
And just a couple of clouds kind of keeps the sun off of you and keeps things just a little bit cooler. Let's check out that forecast for the Tyler Run for Autism. 8 a.m. on the cool side at about 53 degrees. Winds are going to be light. That's a key when it comes to running. You don't like to run into a headwind for sure. Light east winds, 58 degrees. Steady warming by 10 a.m. Temperature up to 61. So really a nice morning. Allergy index, mold spores are moderate or low, but the tree pollen, boy, name a tree pollen, it's there. Hackberry, oak, juniper, everything. It's there. We got all kinds of pollen in. And look what showed up today, too, the grass pollen. Come on. We don't need this on top of everything else, thankfully. No weeds are showing up, and the mold spore is on the low side. Oh, my goodness. What's bluer than that?
The sea, where I want to be.
The sea, exactly. 73 degrees right now. Dew points are in the upper 30s. Absolutely gorgeous. This little breeze here does make it feel slightly cooler. So if you're spending any time on the patio, maybe a cover up by the time the sun sets here at 7:42. Otherwise, 74 Henderson, Palestine 75, Canton 73. Boy, it just looks great all over. Mount Pleasant up to 71 degrees. This high pressure system here is in control. That's feeding us this east-southeast wind. That little chance of rain we were talking about is right here with this cold front. I'll show you on future Skycast. Look at that, 3 a.m. Now, it could be a rumble of thunder out towards Sulphur Springs and Emory, but it weakens as it approaches Tyler at about 5:15. So this might even be out of here by 8 a.m., and we could have an entirely dry day. But I'm going to be a little pessimistic here and think that that's just slightly slower. And so just to be sure, it could just sprinkle at about 8 a.m. But by Saturday afternoon, it's up to 78 degrees. Sunday is even better. Winds will pick up a little bit out of the south on Sunday. We'll start off with temperatures in the 60s. By the afternoon, lower 80s. And then here we go again. We start to get a storm system. Currently, that's in the Gulf of Alaska. It's a long way away, but by Monday, it's showing up here. This is a warm front. Warm fronts lift through like this. When they do, they can create big hail, and they can, if they can get attached to the surface, create a tornado. So, Storm Prediction Center already looking at our area with a slight risk of severe weather. Also, heavy rainfall. We start now to get into the month of April, and heavy rainfall becomes a concern. I did a blog about how April can have some really heavy rain. We also pick out key dates where there could be severe weather. You can go to CBS19.tv to check that out. Rainfall through Saturday is pretty light, less than a tenth of an inch. Then we go into Monday night, overnight into Tuesday, and you start talking about heavier rainfall, thunderstorms, and maybe a severe threat there. April in East Texas. Did you know tomorrow is the windiest day of the year on average in Tyler? And April is also the cloudiest month of the year, with about 40% of the days covered in clouds. Temperatures start off in the mid-70s for the daytime highs on average, warm to near 80 by the end of the month. But look at those morning lows. Start off in the low 50s, but by the end of the month, the average low is near 60 degrees. So here's the Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. We'll call it a morning spritz. Otherwise, glorious PM sun and a high of 76. Suntastic Sunday, 80 degrees. Uh-oh. Thunder's back Monday, especially Monday evening, Monday night. 76 for the high. It's warmer as we dry out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And take a look at Friday.
Wow.
64 degrees. That's also in the blog. You can read about why it's going to get so cool next Friday.
Looking forward to that.